You ever wonder why people keep trying to drag you down? Like, no matter how much potential you show, how much power you hide under the surface, there's always someone talking smack. Always someone ready to say you ain't all that. But deep down, they know the truth. They're scared of what you'd become if you ever stopped holding back. Yeah, I know what it means to walk around with power most folks can only dream of. Not just the kind of power that can level cities or crush enemies. I mean that unshakable belief that when push comes to shove, you don't break. You bend the damn world around you. But let me tell you something most won't admit. Being the strongest ain't always a blessing. Sometimes it's a curse. A heavy, suffocating, cold-ass curse. See, when you're at the top, people stop seeing you like a person. You're a weapon, a tool, a symbol. They expect you to carry the weight of everyone else's fear. Their weakness becomes your responsibility. Their mess, your cleanup. And trust me, I didn't choose this. I ain't some savior that wanted to lead the weak or babysit the ones too scared to rise. I became strong because the world forced my hand. I watched too many people I cared about suffer while I stood there with tied hands and sealed power. I saw corruption get rewarded. I saw the weak get crushed while the elite sat on thrones built on blood. So I said, nah, not me, not anymore. I ripped the damn ceiling off, blew the doors open, and I showed the world what happens when someone refuses to play by their rules. But here's the twist, fam. Even after all that, they still tried to cage me. They still whispered behind closed doors, called me unstable, dangerous, even evil. Why? Because I wouldn't kneel. I wouldn't let them decide who I save, when I act, or how I move. And if you're anything like me, if you got that fire brewing in your chest, then you get it. You ain't meant to be liked. You ain't meant to blend in. You were born to disrupt, to shake the system, to burn the playbook, and write your own legend. But let me be real for a second. Power without control? That ain't strength. That's chaos. You gotta master yourself before you can master your world. That means looking your pain in the face. Owning every scar, every regret, every damn moment that broke you and using that as fuel. You think I ain't got demons? I got a graveyard of them. But the difference between me and them, I don't run from the darkness. I walk through it like it owes me rent. You gotta stop looking for permission to become who you know you're meant to be. Stop asking the world to see your worth. Prove it to your damn self. They said I was too arrogant, too reckless. But what they really meant was this. He makes us uncomfortable. Good. I wasn't put here to make anyone comfortable. I was put here to remind the world what happens when someone refuses to break under pressure. When someone chooses defiance over despair, strategy over surrender. You want to know what real strength looks like? It's when you could destroy everything around you, but you choose not to, because you already won. Inside. If you're still watching, then you ain't soft. You got something in you. Maybe it ain't loud yet. Maybe it whispers. But it's there. That part of you that knows you were meant for more than 9-to-5 chains and quiet desperation. That part of you that hears the voice late at night that says, you're wasting time. You're better than this. So here's what you do. Wake the hell up. Train harder. Think smarter. Move quieter. Get deadlier. Not because you hate the world, but because you're done letting it bully you. You're done begging. You're done shrinking. You're done pretending you ain't different. You don't need validation. You need warrior discipline. You don't need approval. You need internal clarity. Forget being understood. Forget being accepted. Be undeniable. They can ignore your dreams. They can laugh at your plans. They can doubt your every move. Let him. Because while they talk, you build. And when the time comes, you don't announce it. You show up and shake the ground. That's what it means to walk like the strongest. Not loud, not flashy, just dangerously focused. Gojo Satoru ain't just a name. It's a reminder that no matter how hard they try to silence you, contain you, erase you, the strongest always finds a way to rise. Even if it means burning the world down and rebuilding it brick by brick. So ask yourself, are you playing it safe? Or are you ready to become a storm they never saw coming? Because if you really bout it, if you really feel this in your soul and stop scrolling, stand up. Start building. Start destroying the limits they placed on your name. You ever feel like this world keeps pressing your face into the dirt, hoping you don't ever get up again? Like you're just trying to breathe, trying to build, trying to rise, and it throws another weight on your back every time you take a damn step forward. Yeah, I've been there. But let me tell you something. Pressure ain't there to break you. It's there to show you who the hell you really are. Diamonds don't form in comfort, fam. They get crushed, cut, and shaped in the darkest places. So when the world pushes, you push harder. When it laughs, you outwork it. When it doubts, you get so focused, so cold-blooded, that silence becomes your loudest weapon. You don't rise by complaining, you rise by bleeding, by sacrificing, by building a version of you so untouchable that no setback, no betrayal, no loss can erase it. You think I ain't had days where I wanted to disappear? Hell yeah, I did. But I stayed. I fought. I got up. And that's what made me a damn threat. Not the strength, not the flex, but the refusal to quit. So you keep going. Even when no one claps. Even when it hurts. 'Cause one day, they'll look back and realize the one they slept on became the one they fear the most. So let me hit you with something real now. You ever notice how the world just don't get people like us? We think too loud, feel too deep, move too fast for their little comfort zones. But that ain't your fault. It's not even a weakness. It's a superpower, they just ain't ready for it. And Gojo? He never waited for him to get ready. He kicked down the door, stood tall in a world that tried to cage him and said, "Nah, not today." And you? You've been holding back, playing it safe, blending in so well you started forgetting your own damn light. But I ain't here to guilt trip you. I'm here to wake you up. You ever seen what happens when a star realizes its own gravity? Everything starts orbiting it. The world bends to its energy. That's what happens when you stop shrinking yourself for the comfort of others. You become the thing they can't ignore. You're not meant to be someone else's background character. You're the storm, the main event, the one who walks in and shifts the temperature of the entire damn room. So why are you still tiptoeing around your own power? Stay cold, stay sharp, stay real, and let the world choke on your silence. If this hit your soul, then like the video right now. Comment, "I'm the storm." If you ain't trying to be caged ever again, and share this with someone who forgot what power looks like. You're not alone. You're just early. But trust me, your moment is coming. So stay dangerous. End.